Legends. So if you're watching this, you're probably feeling the collective shift, whether you understand where it's coming from or not. Um, the energy right now is intense, it's loud, it's heavy. Um, but, there's a reason for it. Um, and I'm going to try to give you a little bit of clarity, on what you already know anyways. You just maybe need somebody to put some words to it. Right now the collective, is in a massive purging cycle. Old emotions, old identities, old, survival patterns. Um, they're all coming up at once. This is not you falling apart. This is everything that's not you, getting pushed out. Um, Let yourself feel it without judging it, you know? Um, don't force positivity. Honesty is going to heal a lot, you're going to heal a lot faster with honesty. Um, Journal the raw thoughts, don't sugarcoat them. Your soul is trying to declutter. A lot of you are confusing, intuitive warnings with trauma triggers. Um, Truth is, your intuition is getting stronger. Okay, so your wounds are trying to get your old wounds are trying to get your attention too. Okay, um, intuition feels neutral but clear. Trauma feels urgent, reactive, emotional. Okay. Um, you know, when you doubt, breathe before choosing. The real answer will come after the breath. You know, you already know the answer. You just haven't slowed down enough for it to come through or for you to hear it, right? What else? The collective energy is, uprooting, anything that you've outgrown, jobs, relationships, identities, coping mechanisms, versions of yourself that was only built on survival. If something feels heavy, it doesn't mean it's wrong. Maybe it's expired. If someone suddenly falls out of your life, that is alignment, not loss. When your soul is ready to expand, anything small is gonna feel painful. you know um you're not meant to stay in rooms you've healed beyond. A lot of people are also, feeling maybe untethered right now. The old collective belief systems are collapsing, the ones built on fear and compliance and hierarchy, external authority. Stop waiting for permission, Stop looking for saviors. Stop assuming that you don't know best for you. Stop assuming that somebody else knows better than you know for you. You are stepping into sovereignty. That's why the old world feels uncomfortable. It can't hold you anymore. Your intuition, your dreams, your synchronicities, your psychic senses, they are all amplifying right now. This is not random. This is remembering. Pay attention to your first thought. Notice what drains your energy. You know, um, that's a message. If you're noticing something that is, draining your energy, that could be a message. You know, notice what excites you. That could be your path, well, more than likely is. Um, Notice the signs that keep repeating. Don't be like me and see them for a year and, ignore them. um, you don't need a reader to tell you what's inside you. You are the oracle, you know? Um, the collective's biggest issue right now is overstimulation, emotional overload. Move slower, on purpose. Um, Eat grounding foods, get sunlight, um, protect your energy, not your reputation. Don't worry. You have got to take care of you right now and not worry what anybody thinks, you know? Um, Say no without explaining yourself. Your nervous system is the gateway to your intuition. And remember too, this shift isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. You know, I know that phrase, can feel intense or confusing or maybe even isolating. But remember, you're not alone. We are all going through. The whole collective is in this transformation. I mean, whether people know it or not, you're shedding, the entire version of yourself that, was built from trauma, from, survival expectations and conditioning, you know? Um, and on the other side of that, is the version of you that has been waiting to live, legends. I love you.